if you're with a man who takes a step back every time your relationship gets to a new level and he shuts down, this video is going to change how you see him, because you probably heard things like he's afraid of commitment, he's afraid of intimacy, he's emotionally unavailable. But there's another thing that could be a possibility. It's not even close to what you're thinking. He's not afraid of closeness. They love love. They want love. They think they do. But they're afraid of not being good enough. Their fear of being seen is huge because they are afraid of not delivering. And then you will leave and they will be rejected and you will abandon them. That's their real fear. Now, I know you're going to say all of us, and that is true. But for those ones, those fears are real extreme and they manage them without even understanding to what extent, because it's so deep in their subconscious. So what does he do? He avoids. He avoids the conversations. He avoids the feelings. He avoids the emotion. He avoids taking steps in the relationships. He avoids to take any action that might lead to something serious. Because at any of those situations, his capacity, his abilities are going to be evaluated. And he might fail and not feel good enough. And he's dreading those situations. He will literally do anything he can to not be in those ones. It's not a man that doesn't care about you. He does love you. And his nervous system is wired completely differently and operates from fear all the time when he's getting closer in a relationship to feeling of love. And I know me saying that it's not because of you, but because of the way he's wired is not going to make you feel better. But to understand that the more you will chase or you will try to fix the situation, the more he will pull away is a must. And what do you do actually with this information? Do you stay? Do you teach? Do you fix? Are you being more patient with him? Do you break up? But you love him. He loves you. I do have another video that explains whether you should or shouldn't and sign whether there's going to be any change in the future. But if you do decide to stay, you do need to change your wiring a little bit and to change the language that you communicate with. Because right now, and I say it with love, every time you try to connect, he's going to be pulling away and rejecting you. Regardless of what you say, the moment you say something is lacking, something is not good enough, or you want more, he will hear, I'm not good enough. I'm not providing. I'm not giving the whatever she needs. She's going to leave me. I'm going to be rejected. So does it mean you need to walk on eggshells and consider every word you're saying? But your requests are absolutely legit. You want to be more close. You want him to be more present. You want him to stop running away the moment you have a conflict or you want to talk about a serious problem. You want him to be present and supportive when you need him the most. What do you do? How do you talk about it? And the most important part here to understand that you're not shifting your identity. You are not changing who you are, your requests, your boundaries. The only thing that will change is your delivery way, your method, your language. And sometimes it could be the smallest tweak, like instead of saying, I want more connection or I miss you, I want you to be more present, you can say, recently I feel a little disconnected. We just state the condition without how you feel or him needing to address it immediately. You just say it. And now he needs to figure out what to do with it. In this situation, you're not saying what you want or what you need from him or demand from him. It doesn't sound as pressury. What you do is you're just stating the situation, the state, without getting even too much into feelings, which are very scary for them to deal with, emotions. So you're just saying, I feel that there is a little bit disconnect recently. For example, you probably heard a lot of therapists and coaches say that you just need to ask more of something that you like. But with avoidant, the moment you say, I need more something, they hear, I'm not good enough with those things. I'm not good enough, and the whole cycle starts again. They're going to be pulling away because they understand they need to take accountability and responsibility for that. I'm not saying they shouldn't, but the way we communicate it, we can adjust just a little bit. Remind him a specific situation that he did, which you really enjoyed, and say, you remember you did this? It made me feel so awesome. Can we do it again tomorrow? There is no pressure. There is already a little bit of a plan, or you can ask him as well, when can we do it again maybe? So you give him an exact feeling of him actually taking accountability and actually being there for you, showing him the direction just a little bit more. Does it walk on eggshells? No. Does it mean that you need a little bit to work on your language? No, it's not going to fix your relationship, and it's not going to make him not avoidant, and it's not make you not anxious, and it's not going to have a situation when there are no fights. All couples fight. The problem is, how do we navigate this conflict in the way that is going to be less hurtful and actually more productive later on? And there is a whole series about how to actually have a conflict, definitely with an avoidant. But I will tell you straight away, that silence that the avoidant goes into, that void, that space that he needs, is definitely something that we need to consider as well. Knowing how to navigate, to have certain rules to talk to him in order to give your peace of mind, so he will not withdraw far for too long, but to give him that space to recover, to come with ideas, to understand that he's not being abandoned, is also a must. Please comment down below things that you have encountered in your conflicts, in your fight, so we can address them actually and solve them live. And for the last thing, I just want to say, all couples will fight. Majority of men, especially the successful one, the ambitious one, whose performance were measured, will have certain difficulties sometimes to connect to their emotions. They are the one that don't want to talk while fighting, but maybe they will need to withdraw and to be with themselves for a while. They are the one that sometimes have difficulty to please the woman, and they will always feel that they're not good enough because they are trained to give so much. All of us have the fear of being rejected and abandoned. That's true. So only the couples who figure out all of those components, how it affects our nervous system and how it affects our partner nervous system, to communicate about it and to fix the dynamics before it's going to become toxic, resentful, hurtful, and leading to divorce, is the key.